people don't know about it until it affects somebody they know, and that's when they begin to get interested in what we're doing. So again, I think education is the biggest thing. I think the biggest problem is that there isn't a diagnosis. There's not signs that you can look. Sue hadn't been feeling well for a few weeks beforehand, but nothing dramatic. It was only when she went into work on the Monday, and during the break somebody gave her a cup of tea that went straight through her hands, that she then went to see the nurse and went to see the doctor, and then we didn't even know at the time until she phoned up that night and said, Dad, they found 3 lesions on my brain. We didn't know anything about it. And the fact was, she was told it would be 6 months to a year, but it was only 6 weeks. So that was hard. And I think that's the thing about brain tumours, which most people will tell you, it kills more young people under 40 than any other form of cancer, and it gets less than 1% of research. That is probably the key to the whole thing, why I do what I do. And that's the tragedy. It is so many young people. It's young fathers and mothers, and it's youngsters in the 17, 18. It kills more of those, and that's the tragic thing, that people just don't know about it. And that's why we've got to educate people about what the disease does to people and how drastic it is. It is a killer. Advances being made in gene immunotherapy, which is right across the cancer spectrum, but it's still too early. The biggest problem I have in dealing with the brain, you've got to isolate where the tumour is, and then you've got to reach that tumour without damaging the other parts of the brain. And too often, particularly with craniotomies, it's temporary. They drain a tumour at the front, and then 2 or 3 years later it comes back, but it comes back as a grade 4 cancer.